Alright, so here we go. This is round number 2 in the PMS H2O Gold Platinum Weekly number 13. I am H2O Peanut, joined here by H2O Basilisk, and we will be casting this match between Demosthenes and Ours on PVT on MLG Tal'Darim Altar.
Yeah, alright, and it looks like we're going to get started right away with Demosthenes. We're going to count how many times I can mispronounce that in one game. The blue Protoss player starting in the bottom right-hand corner on MLG Tal'Darim Altair, and Ours, very easy to pronounce, the red Terran player spawning in the top right corner, and there's the GLHF and the little happy smiley face. Mind if we call you Demos?
Or Demo or Demos, I don't know, however you want to call him.
Demos. I'll just call him D. Nope, he's going to make me mispronounce his name. Fine by me.
He said he doesn't mind. Nope, I don't mind.
Forward pylon going down for Demosthenes. Looks like he's going to be going for some sort of fast two-base play.
Yep, well, pretty standard opening for our Protoss on this map, as it is pretty easy to wall off this ramp here. Well, not much of a ramp, but this choke here. Terran player opting to put his supply depot on the inside of his base, pretty standard in Protoss versus Terran. Usually don't see a Terran player making a wall at the front like they do versus Zerg, mainly because they need as much area as possible to be able to micro around if there is any high early aggression from Zealots or Stalkers or anything.
Well, you only wall if you want the Stalkers to have a free shot at your buildings.
Yeah, of course. Yep, so
right,
the unit's going out, scouting around. Actually, there's the probe scouting. The Terran is not scouted about yet. It's actually really important that the Protoss gets a scout on this Terran player to see what it is that they are doing. Especially since he is going for when he actually goes with a Nexus first.
Nexus first.
Yeah, which may be a little bit difficult for him considering Ours has already gotten his gas up. So I would not be surprised to see some kind of early aggression here from Ours, maybe a quick 2 racks Marauder pressure of some sort. But taking that gas shows that he will not be doing any kind of early expansion build, and actually taking the second gas as well. So we may be seeing a 1-1-1 here from Ours, actually. So we'll find out very soon.
Right.
The probe is coming in. He will be scouting this. The Marine does come out, but able to scoot past it, and now this probe is going to see pretty much everything, sees both of the gases, and is going to be aware of possibilities to come. And actually Demos going for the Nexus first, and then the Gateway, so no force just about yet. And this probe gonna move out here, and will we see a cancel on this Nexus? Well, actually, although I'm not sure. I mean, I don't play Protoss, but from what I've heard, I believe that Kai Fire has told me that when a Protoss goes 1-1-1, when a Terran goes 1-1-1, you actually want to fast expand. You want to go for an expansion build because I'm not sure why, but I mean, like I said, I don't play Protoss, so I don't really know why. But from what I've heard, that's what he says, and he's pretty good, so I'm going to believe what he says.
Yeah. And looks like the unit production has stopped for Ours, as we see the reactor going on that barracks and Tech Lab going down the factory. So we could be seeing a Marine tank push soon. But
no, actually
both
the Starport going down here, so that Tech Lab is probably going to be transferred over onto the Starport. Whether we see regular Banshees or Cloak Banshees come out will be the question. But there's still no. Oh, there is a Cybernetics core, so there will be Stalkers out to be able to deal with those Banshees. So I believe, Demos will be in a pretty good position as soon as those Banshees come out. He may want to throw down a Robo as soon as he can, just in case those Banshees do decide to cloak. He will be able to use that an Observer to his advantage. Or just throw down a Forge and a couple cannons. Yep.
Yeah, but I don't see a Forge anywhere on the way yet. 2, 3 more Gateways going down.
Yep.
In the main, and Chrono boosting on that Warp Gate technology. And first Stalker is going to move out.
Also coming down for the Terran player, as well as 1 Banshee. So we'll probably be seeing 2 or 3 Banshees come out before that Cloak finishes up. Actually, probably 2, considering Banshees take 60 seconds and Cloak takes 110. Yep. So we do see a Forge going down as well. Hopefully the timing on that Forge takes 45 seconds and cannons I believe take 30 seconds. So if he throws down cannons behind his mineral line, as soon as that finishes, he'll be able to do to get those out as soon as he can. Oh, actually 40 seconds on cannons. So.
And it looks like Demosthenes is going to take his last 2 gas at his natural, so definitely going to be cranking out some sort of tech gas units, and the Twilight Council going down right on top of the Forge.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely need that. He's probably going to be going for Blink because of the fact that you do see the 1-1-1 build coming. You need that Blink to be able to get under those Banshees, and actually using that Forge to go for a +1 here. So still no
detection.
Yeah, no detection. Where'd that Stalker go?
I don't know, but we've got a Banshee in the back of the main.
Yep, that Banshee's going to start killing away some of these probes, and 1 kill, 2 kills already for that Banshee. Second Banshee is on its way over now, I believe. Somewhere? No? Oh, actually a little late on that second Banshee. And Cloak has just finished as well, so 1 pylon going down, still no Robo and no Photon Cannons around to deal with the Cloak of these Banshees. He has 50 seconds left. Cloak, and he's just going to poke away at this pylon. Interesting choice to hit away the pylons rather than against the probes, but you know. And actually a photon cannon going down at the natural, so he should be safe around his natural base, and will not have to worry too much about that Banshee.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's pretty far away. This Banshee can actually post up behind the mineral line and still do a lot of damage. And yeah, that Banshee is not gonna cloak in time. Oh,
Cloak is over.
This other Banshee, oh wow, he cloaks with 10 health left. And he's just gonna try and pick away, and is he gonna move into range with this photon cannon? He is in visual range, unfortunately he's not in attack range, so, you know, and this other Banshee gonna be taken out by this photon cannon, so pretty good job from Demos holding that off, getting out these Stalkers, and, you know, right now we look at the army supply, and it's about even, 20 to 22, army supply, worker supply is also about even, 32 to 30, so, you know, both players are pretty good right now, but Demos does have the base advantage. Ours only just now throwing down his base. Siege Tech is done. 3 racks, 1 starport, and 1 factory here for this Terran player.
Yeah, and ours is cranking out SCVs, 4 queued up, and he is way oversaturated at that main right now, but the command center is going down at the natural, so he's definitely going to be able to transfer a ton of SCVs when that is done. But you're right, Demosthenes just way, way ahead in the economy. In fact, if you look right now, well, you know what? Mules are pretty good, because the Terran player is actually not that far behind in the mineral.
Yep, and actually, if you look at his orbital command, he has 100 energy saved up, so as soon as that command center finishes at his natural, you'll probably see him throw down 2 or 3 mules, and, you know, he'll catch up very quickly in the harvester count, transfer over these as well, and, you know, he should be in a pretty good position.
Yep.
We do see Blink is on the way. Interesting choice from our Protoss player going for Blink, but you know he has spotted the 1-1-1, so you know the options are extremely broad for our Terran player. So he needs to be prepared for air play. He needs to be prepared for tech play, and you know going for the Blink Stalkers is really good for this. And looks like Marine tank coming out now. There are a couple of SCVs coming with it as well. Going to be able to heal up those tanks. Blink,
maybe some forward bunkers.
Yeah, maybe. Blink is only halfway done, so gonna need to be able to use. He's got a lot of sentry here, so he has a lot of force field to be used. He has 3 sentry with full energy, so he'll have a lot of force field at his disposal. So he should be able to do pretty well with this. Scanning on the high ground, allowing that siege tank to snipe away at a couple of units. And actually the Stalker's gonna push forward, and you're going to see that there's a blink in any unit there. He's not going to deal with that. So, more units being streamed across 4 hours. He's going to try and wait for this blink to finish. He does something like 10 more seconds, 5 more seconds. Losing that gateway.
Those SCVs are going to be repairing those tanks, keeping them nice and healthy.
Yeah, definitely. He does have them on auto repair. So, right now this is a little bit dangerous for our Protoss players. There are 7 6 tanks perched up outside of his base, and you know they have just so much range with these Marines on the high ground to be able to protect them. It is a little bit dangerous.
Oh, but the Marines are out of position.
Yeah, definitely. The Blink Stalker's going to be able to push right on top of the tanks and probably going to take them out, but actually choosing not to use Blink, and we're going to end up losing all of them. That was a poor engagement from our protest player. Not too sure why he decided to do that. One Immortal is on the way, proto boosting these warp gates to try and get his units out as fast as possible. And
SCVs were joining the fray there as they were starting to attack the probes, and we do have a forward bunker going down at the natural, and this isn't looking good for Demosthenes.
yeah, it looks like ours will be setting up a nice contain here on the Protoss base, basically not allowing the Protoss to get out of his base at all, and robotics facility being rebuilt. So right now, there's a lot of trouble here for our Protoss players. Tanks outside of the front, and Marines bunkered up. With that expansion already up for ours, the time is very limited for Demos. If we look at the army supply again, it is 60 to 34. Workers pretty even. He was only able to kill, actually he killed 20 workers in that attack. So
wow.
Doing very well with the worker kill. And yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, unfortunately for Demosthenes, he does have the upgrade advantage at +1/+1, but I don't think it's going to be enough to break this contain.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, there are just so many tanks. He has vision of pretty much this whole thing. One scan will allow him to snipe out all these tech structures. And 2 stalkers from the back just poking away at a couple of these tanks, but...
And here we go, there's the blink forward.
Like forward blink, but Zealot's running in, getting all the flash onto those Marines as well. Stalker's sweeping forward again, but I think this is going to be the end of the game for the Demo. He has no units left now, and he's going home in his base. Some Marauders join the fray as well, and looks like this will probably be GG.
Yeah. These probes are coming over to the Robo Bay to cheer it along to get that Immortal out, but I don't think that's going to help right now.
No, I don't think so. Unfortunately, probes cannot repair. But even if that Immortal does come out, you know, with this amount of Marines and the combat shield, they're all, you know, the Marines just tear right through Immortals, so.
And there's the Immortal. But he's going to retreat. I miss the old Warcraft 2 style when you could assign 5 peons to a barracks and speed build that barracks. And unfortunately, Demosthenes is just getting his base ravaged right now. Ours is just leapfrogging those tanks forward. And it looks like we're going to have one final push with the probes, the Immortal, and 2 stalkers. We'll see if he can hold out.
And here we go.
Here it comes.
Probes running in, going to separate and try and beat up the splash from these tanks. Immortal running up, trying to beat up the splash as well, but it looks like this is probably going to be it for our Protoss player. And should be expecting a GG any minute now.
Yeah.
Not really so much that he can do with 2 stalkers and 1 probe.
He micros these 2 stalkers perfectly with the blink. He can almost get out of his base. But I think that's... There we go. And there's the GG.